Hey Christopulous people!
Welcome to our new video about the Nuzlocke Challenge.
But what is actually Nuzlocke?
Whoosh!
Nuzlocke is a hard mode of playing a regular Pokemon game by adding some custom rules. It's considered a game over if you don't have any Pokemon left, so you have to restart the game. It's a fan-made mode to make the game more enjoyable and difficult, since Game Freak won't implement a hard mode by themselves. Nuzlocke is based on a comic about a trainer Brix. The name is from Nuzleaf, which is the first Pokemon that he caught, and also the first one that died in his game. And also John Locke, a character from the series Lost, and we don't know anything about it, but hey. For more information about the comic, we have a link in the description that you can click.
There are several rules for Nuzlocke Challenge, but 3 they are really standard. First one is you have to nickname your Pokemon. The second one is if your Pokemon dies, it is considered dead and it's not usable anymore for the rest of the game. For that you create a death box in your PC to store the Pokemon, or you just let them free to be free. There's a limitation for catching Pokemon, it's usually 1 per area. The in-game names classify these areas. For example, in Generation 1, Route 2 is just 1 area, even though it's split into 2 parts because of the Viridian Forest.
Furthermore, there are several rules that you can add to increase the difficulty. Looking at you tryharders out there, we will list you the most common ones.
Keep in mind, a Nuzlocke Challenge is a personal thing and you should play to your own likings. There's no sense in cheating at all. Some of the bonus votes are:
you're not allowed to use Pokemon gifted by NPCs. Pokemon that you have to speak with, like legendaries or Snorlax, can't be used.
You can encounter up to 3 Pokemon per area, but you're still just allowed to catch one, because sometimes it's really boring to catch the same team over and over and over again.
Limited use of items and battles, for example only 1 potion or 2 per fight.
Even if you faint and go back to the last Pokemon Center, it's considered a game over.
Limited use of Pokemon Centers, for example using every Pokemon Center just once.
You're not allowed to have an HM slave. My favorite HM slave was Zigzagoon. But if you don't have any Pokemon that can learn Surf anymore and you're stuck on an island, you're game over.
You can't overlevel your Pokemon to a certain limit. Most players use the highest Pokemon of the next gym leaders for this.
Your starter has to be chosen by random or not to be used at all.
The catch pool is limited, so you can't catch more than 1 Pokemon from each species. For example, if you already got a Pidgeotto, you can't catch any more Pidgeys or Pidgeots.
We can highly recommend you to try a Nuzlocke Challenge by yourself. Sometimes it can be really tough if you lose one of your favorites to a crit, but it brings back the feeling of the old days.
You bond so much more with your Pokemon, and you learn to love some that you would otherwise never catch. Like Paris. If you've already beaten all of these rules or want other experiences, we made another video with different variations of Nuzlocke challenges.
That's true. Subscribe, sell your soul to ours, ring the bell.
Don't burn the city.
It's easy.
Bye!
Tschüss!
Tschüss. Nee, mehr.